How you going, lads? So we got a fun one for you today. It's my very first PvP game in any strategy game ever, so should be pretty interesting to watch for you. Don't do too badly, as bad as I thought I would anyway. It's a 1v1 on, I think it's called Farmstead, against Admiral Hinkel. So he was a pretty decent player. My plan was to put a whole squad on the right, kind of on the point closest to them, to put pressure on him straight away. As you can see, I did. And then I put a few fillet detachment guys into the middle just to give myself a bit of a presence there, make him think that I am actually pushing for that. And the ruse does kind of work. I'm just sitting a Panzerfaust dude back just in case I need to use him for the middle. But yes, my elaborate little ruse kind of worked. What I'm doing here, got him on don't fire. I'm going to wrap him around and try to sneak around to the north and get eyes on whatever he brings in. That way I get a bit of a warning. So yeah, haven't been contested yet, haven't found anyone. Should start hearing shots soon. So here he is in the middle. As you can see, he's thrown a whole squad to the middle. Perfect, that means I can push up on the right. I've also got a filler squad heading left just to give myself a presence there and just have a look at what he's bringing. But by the looks of it, he's got his whole squad, or his main squad, sent to the middle, which opens it up for me a little. I'm hoping this gives me the initiative, so he'll respond on the right side of the map to take the squad out that I've just sent there. That'll allow me to focus more on the left and middle. As you can see, he has done that. And basically it gives me the initiative. I'm the one on offense. I'm attacking, he's having to react to me, essentially. So, he's done that. Send his squad here. I'm pretty sure my squad gets killed pretty quickly and sent off, though. My ruse didn't work as well as I wished it did. But we're getting the boys onto this point, so we can start capping. Put him up front, that way see anything coming at me. I've sent a squad out there, as you can see, just to reinforce that position. And now, I'm sending a machine gun squad to the middle, just to help reinforce that. Keep them off of my side of the map. If you don't keep presence there in the games I've watched with better players, they'll just keep pushing, and eventually you'll be stuck at spawn and they'll be just crapping on you. So they've kicked me off here. I've got nothing there. I'm in panic mode a little, but I've just got the off-clara squad there, just to kind of hold a line of defense. It's a bit weird. The off-clara squad gets up there, doesn't see anyone, so I push him forward a little bit, doesn't see anyone. So it's almost like he sends that squad to the middle, what's left of it. I don't really know what he does with it, but kind of weird. But they're pushing up now, so the lads are moving. Now I'm just kind of composing myself a little. The middle and the right point are in his hands. I've got barely any presence on either. The left point, I've got a presence on the rear side of my point, but again, that's dangerous. If he starts pushing, we'll be fighting on the point instead of in front like I want. What I'm doing here is you can see a corner of the point is in this house. So what I've done is I've made sure he knows that I'm on the point somewhere. So there's a little bit of pressure. That's just to stop him from pushing, which does actually work. So moving the boys up, haven't seen anything. He's got that squad to the left there behind that little house, that broken one. I throw like 4 grenades at them and they just don't. It just doesn't dislodge them. I don't get killed. Try to get a few sneak kills. But yeah, I actually end up lobbing 3 or 4 grenades maybe over there, and they just don't tend to die. So I'm bringing this squad to the middle. I was going to bring it up to the right, sorry, but I didn't. They started pushing on this left side, sorry. So it's me going first person, trying to get a grenade over there. Get him back safely. So I don't actually have many guys on the actual point. So that's something to watch out for. Like, it looks bad because I've got so many guys there and they're capping, but none of them are really on the point. So move them up, get them in that little dip on the road, throwing some smokes out, trying to push back up. As you can see here, he doesn't really. Sorry about that, guys. He doesn't really. Yeah, he doesn't really push down. He just kind of stays there. That's what you don't want to do. It's allowed me to basically move straight back onto that point. So, not a good bit of play from him. But I mean, he was more than likely focusing on other things. As you can see, he was pushing pretty hard on the left there. Don't really know what happened over there, because I wasn't really paying attention to the map while that was happening. But we seem to have dealt with it. I've bought in the SD KFZ with the 7.5 gun. Thing is awesome. It'll take out basically anything they can throw at us early game. So just got that for a bit of backup. I don't really know what I'm doing with it at the minute. I'm setting it right. So I think I'll sit it back there because I expected him to put a some sort of tank or vehicle on the right and push me. But he doesn't actually end up doing that. He actually does a very smart thing and pushed me on the left. So he's trying to gain the initiative here, as you can tell. But we're starting to slowly push him out of the middle here, which is right, as you can see. So we'll get some grenades over there. So does he throw one or two? Just one. Yeah, he throws two. It doesn't do anything. So he's brought a tank over. What you want to do in this position, which I did the right thing, thankfully, just a wall of smoke. That way his tank can't push, because if it pushes AT grenades, we could have Panzerschrecks hiding, and his infantry, every time they push through the smoke, it'll just be an easy kill for us. Another thing I do, which is quite smart, I mean it's not really smart, pretty common knowledge, but I throw a bunch of smokes into the smoke and over the hill, because he's got boys on the point trying to hold it. So my idea is to throw some smokes into throw some grenades into the smoke and over the dip, try and dislodge him. Don't think it actually gets any kills, but it does push him back. He does end up moving. So he's through. Didn't work. So I don't actually know where he is on that point. Unless he's got like a commander there. I don't know. But we do okay. We're trying to take this out now. For some reason it's facing the wrong way. But it ends up being too hard from this point, so we end up moving it around. So, see, the grenade did nothing. Just the fact that we're throwing them there, that, you know, psychological warfare almost. Like, he knows that we've got a decent amount of numbers there. He knows that if he pushes, he's just going to get shot or have a grenade hit him. So here we are trying to take out this T-70, which I can't really see. So what I do is I wrap it around, and I actually do something very stupid with it, which you'll see. So again, panic mode. He's pushing us. 738 in, 483 to 225 his way. I was a little worried at this point. I wouldn't really, you know, having it been my first game, I was like, oh, here we go. Am I about to be completely crapped on? But a little bit of luck and some good plays kind of saved me and stop him from obliterating me like he is now. So he's capping all 3 points. Bring this around, and it's a stupid thing to do, but it worked somehow. I just charged this thing. Finish him. So that could have gone a complete different way. That was pure luck. Got it. Pull it back. And I do another stupid thing. I leave it there. So he knows exactly where it is. Haven't moved. And you'll see why that's done in a minute. Or in a few minutes. I think around the 11-minute mark. But he hasn't really got a lot on the field from what I can judge. He's just kind of got a few well-placed soldiers in the points holding me off. But once we get these boys in here, we start capping the middle. So that's good. We do get hit from the side, I think. Yep. That's okay, so we're capping the middle. Get another couple grenades over. See if that can finally dislodge them. And we're capping the right side now. So we've got our officer in. We'll hide him, our second officer. So we've got our first one in. And now our second one. That's probably not a good thing to do, hiding them together. So I definitely won't do that again. And as you can see, he's brought a tank over. And I was lucky I saw it, because it could have been bad. Missed the first shot. So again, a little bit of luck helping me. But I think the dip in the hill was screwing him over. Very lucky shot. As you can see, I got lucky with this thing a little bit. But yeah, he had no infantry support either, which was, again, silly of him. But we end up dealing with this eventually. Bear with me. So there you go, the 9.5 minute mark, not the 11-minute mark that I was talking about before. Here we go, we're pushing back up. So I was going to push back out there and try and blow it up, but it looks like he's kind of got it hidden. So what I actually end up doing is getting a squad and pushing it. So as you can see, and I'm getting a backup squad just in case that squad gets wiped. Very good idea. We've got hold of all 3 points now. This one dude does take out 4 of my guys just lying there. Quite annoying. Yeah, no infantry support cost him there. And that's allowed me to basically throw it in and hunt down his Su-76, I think it was. So we're finally moving that away now. I think I bring that to the other side maybe, or do I just leave it over there? I think I'll leave it over there and I actually end up getting the short barreled version and sitting that on the right, which was, I don't even know if it ended up getting used. But we've got full control of the points now. Just waiting to see what he brings in. There's still guys there despite all the grenades thrown. That's okay. Oh, he's throwing grenades at me now. So that's the benefit of microing, I guess. He's clearing the points while I'm looking elsewhere because I've just thrown my guys out, light them down, and a few grenades takes out the squad pretty quickly. So I'm throwing some smokes out just in case he starts to cap again. He's obviously got at least a squad there. Left side's pretty clear. Still pushing up. I don't think he actually ends up pushing this left side again. Not quite sure. But we found him repairing the SU-75, sorry. 75 or 76? I said 75%. 76, yeah, SU-76. So we actually repair that and take that for ourselves, which is good. I've got these guys sitting here just to protect the guy repairing. It's almost repaired, so we'll get straight back. We'll get straight in that pretty well. Points even. So I'm just throwing a guy up to keep the pressure on him. So we've caught back up, 505, 535, 12 minutes in. And here's a short-barreled SD Farmstead, 7.5. So got one on each side now. We're pretty established. We've got full control of the left side of the map. That finally blew up for some reason. Been on fire for a while. But yeah, full control of the left side of the map. The middle point is in our hands completely. One thing I could be doing better is probably pushing forward in the middle. Even on the left, pushing forward, getting myself on the edge of the points. That way I could hold them outside of the points instead of fighting inside if he would have pushed. As you can see, I had the idea for it there, but didn't. A better player will probably destroy me. Not that he was a good player. He killed me in the micro with his grenades and that, but got a bit lucky with that long barreled 7.5. Plus the other mistake he does, which you'll see soon. It's not really a mistake, but I think it lost him the game personally. But you'll see why in a sec. But now things are really starting to ramp up. I don't think there's too much long left in the game. Just about at 600, 533, 1320 in. So we're shooting him. Finishing him off. He's only really throwing spits and spurts at us now. I don't think he has much left. We've stolen his SU-76, so bring that back. And I think I'll leave those guys there just in case. Oh, there you go, pushing forward. So, as I said, you want to keep pushing forward. In the middle, I should be moving. I'm not. I decided to move this guy just in case. I was thinking that if he pushed me, I'd be screwed because he'd kill both of them. And here's the mistake I was talking about. So he saved up. He's bought the heavy tank. What that's done is allowed me to basically overwhelm the entirety of the map essentially with infantry. Don't get me wrong. If things had gone differently with the long barrel, it could be different. It could have been a good call, but at the same time, like, the amount of infantry I have on the field, and I'm pretty sure the only infantry he has is the squad that's pushing up now, plus that tank. You can't really see it going too well. So I'm pulling away now. 800, 532, 1430. Got this. I'm bringing this back just in case. I didn't want it to get killed by the big boy. bringing a Panther Shrek up and a Panther Faust to deal with that tank in case it pushed over the hill. Points are moving quite rapidly now. So he's moved up, but he kind of stops. He doesn't have any infantry to support, so he doesn't actually end up pushing over that much. He's got a little bit of infantry, but I sit for him kind of just below the hill and wait for him to push on the point. He doesn't. Let me go on third person. I was going to charge him, but didn't end up. So we're waiting for Tanky Boy to pop over the hill, but as I said, he doesn't. And yeah, the game is well and truly in our hands now. 1530, 987, 530. That's pretty well it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. It's been awesome. If you want to see more like this, comment, let me know. I've got a few more saves lined up, 2v2 with Sir Jelly as well, but thank you for watching. It's been a good one. I enjoyed the PvP, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Cheers.